problem is that skateboarding doesn't have a huge league associated with it either, like FIFA, or the NHL, or the NBA, or the NRA.
Wow, Muska in Jersey? Unreal.
Why do you idiots act like someone coming to New Jersey is insane? You live in New Jersey, not fucking Arkansas or something. I need sponsors out of my way!
Wait, kid, it's too dangerous.
Hopefully not as dangerous as this fucking camera. Apparently Neversoft not only thought the best addition to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater's skateboarder would be not being on a fucking skateboard, but they actually thought, yeah, let's add cars. You know, kind of like the addition of MMA fights in Tiger Woods Pro Tour 01.
You're definitely on the team.
Fuck yeah, dude, let's go to the DQ. Oh, fuck.
You can get him back in time. It'd really save our ass.
Anything for you, Bill Burr.
Grind down the jet signs.
Why would I want to do that? Let Jeb have his signs, Eric. It's not like he has anything else. That guy just did an ollie. He didn't even get any points. This is the standards you've set for yourselves? Birdhouse. More like turd house. I really don't appreciate that alarm clock. It reminds me of getting up for work. I fucking hate work. Or anything that isn't skateboarding. Oh! Fuck, my feet hurt! Not now, dude. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do a handstand. Let's remember, this game is called Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, not Hank Hill's fucking lawnmower. The only good thing about this is that it matches my shirt. I don't know why the developers were so proud of this. It doesn't even control like a car. Like, look at this. It's like I'm in a Bruins stadium and I'm on NyQuil. We ring a bell, causing some gates to open up a bit more of the level. Bam gets so excited from this that he does his classic Bill Clinton impression.
Those suckers open the gates. I love it when a plan comes together.
I need to get on TV! Out of my way! Oh, fuck! Having an awesome tape is cool and all, but it's nothing without a good, memorable name. Alright, done.
One last
Instead of breaking Eric's jaw and taking our tape back, we have to face off against him in some gay Oh shit, he actually did it! Hal Labs knows that Kirby is easy peasy lemon squeezy. I heard that line in the Shia LaBeouf movie about golfing.
Hi.
He didn't give a fuck! So he sent Hal Labs an audio cassette of him blowing himself from all the money he was making, and they used it as King DDD. You know how you wake up every morning and get a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich at McDonald's, and they give you a side of hash browns? Well, it's really hard to take one bite out of the sandwich and then another out of the hash brown. So you just put that shit together, and it ends up being better than the sum of its parts. Well, that's what Kirby's doing. He's putting his hash brown in his McGriddles. It takes a little to get used to, but I think after you've done it a couple times, you'll have the whole thing down and it'll become second nature. Like hash brown McGriddles. This ISIS snowman pisses me the fuck off. Ah, fuck. I'm trying to play Kirby, not stay hard in your mom's mouth. One thing that makes me so mad is that I can't exit my crouch on frame 1. The developers should have known how important this is. If I can't act immediately out of my crouch, that means I'm unable to do a double crouch. Can you believe that shit? If I can't double crouch, that means I'm unable to dance to the music when I'm bored as fuck. Shinu Shishi Shimamura. This is a huge accomplishment because water is fucking boring. Oh, fuck. And it's nearly impossible to make it interesting in games. So the fact that playing through it isn't painful and actually has some great moments is amazing. If I went from getting pelted with volcanic debris and staring constantly at lava to having some dude throw spears at me in the jungle going, ugh, I'd be so pissed and I'd turn the game off. This orca. It reminds me of SeaWorld and their rude treatment of their aquatic animal life. I learned yesterday that orcas have their little dorsal fins slanted when they're at SeaWorld because they're sad. I also love how after beating a boss, you're treated to a nice cutscene with Kirby and his friends where they're generally doing something fun and lighthearted, like chilling at the beach or calling the police on some minorities. Even my main enemy of the whole series, DDD, is my buddy. And you know what? 9/11 didn't even happen. North Korea is now a constitutional democracy where everyone has freedom of information, and In and Out have finally dropped their prejudices and are now opening chains nationwide. I wouldn't recommend this game to people who are insecure about their sexuality though, or people who have done coke recently. Hey Fox, you know if you press C to the right you can give me a shake at Wendy? Yes! I beat all the easy route without dying once. I'm so fucking good!
Pretty smooth flying, Fox.
Sorry, Andros. Looks like your brain dead. You should have taken a cognitive science course. Then you'd be smart enough to beat me. Your left lobe can suck my left nut. Fuck you, Andros. Did they come up with these names while vomiting? Like, hey, I drank too much. Write this down. Perfect. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah! Perfect. Name her too. Name your friend. Name your dog. Maybe give the guy a journal and have him write down his inner thoughts. And if I want to suck his cock so bad, I'll read that. Every time he looks in the trash, he gets like $5. You know what I get when I look in the trash? Somebody coming up to me and giving me 10 because they feel bad for me. Mom forgot to put the fucking dishes away. Fucking left 2 pieces of toast in the toaster. Fucking stupid cunt. But 90s fucks might be the most obnoxious about it. It's always the same shit. Hey, you gonna watch the new episode of Cat Dog? Oh, whoops. I dropped my Green Day CD. Ah, there's Eric and Dylan again, the little rascals. Ah, this cat stole my shit. Oh, whoops. I fell into the plot. Ah, motherfucker. This game was $20. It looks free. It looks like some shit you'd play in Pakistan. Why did they make it shitty? Imagine if you press the A button in Mario and he was just like, oh, I'm too tired. Who the fuck has 550 and is like, oh, I don't want this. Jesus, if the cat is so great, make him the main character instead.
I'm Semi, but please call me Sammy.
I'm Semi Hard.
I don't know why I'm trusting you. I guess
My penis. Get it? It's cool. But the issue is that 85,000 children still died in Yemen. Mom makes me take my shoes off in the kitchen. Dumb fucking bitch. And Alex just kind of raises his arm and looks sad. Like someone knocked over his cereal. Such bitch shit. And then he puts his hands on his head and like, oh, what a bummer. There's something killing me about this music playing with the camera angle changing every half second. This guy from Weezer just running around. You guys gonna talk about it? No? You'll spend an hour talking about that cat, but not this shit, huh?
This means she wasn't taken by some serial killer or a rapist.
This is a wonderful conversation to be having while this Disney orchestral soundtrack plays. I know my favorite part in a Goofy movie is when they were going downstream, and Max and Goofy took some time to have a heart-to-heart about serial killers and rape. I call that the Me Too, right, Maxie?
Say something to her.
It'd be,
Forget the bitches. Don't forget this shit. If they don't go out with you, who gives a motherfuck? Place is so full of bitches. If they don't want your time, they don't fucking deserve it.
What the fuck? And now she's fighting us? With the way we look, all we have to do is like start jerking off in front of her until she writes a blog.
She told me that she believed men and women were all the same at her core.
That's not true. One has penises, and the other has something you can put your penis into and
I have one more question before you go.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Want to watch me jerk off? Watch me jerk off? Watch me jerk off in front of you? That's really not good. In order to level up my character, I have to get depressed. Imagine you got the fire flower in Mario, but before you could shoot fireballs, you had to go file your taxes. These two are just kind of staring at a wall in a parking lot. So, if 2 people are parked here, I guess whoever wants to park here can eat shit. Well, Iwata was a great programmer. You know, he put baseball on his calculator and...
Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional.
You get that from your Instagram feed from some Indian on a mountain? God damn. Roy should have taken Vela and pushed her into the sewage for that shit. Why is Fireman here just standing around? Doesn't he have anything to say on this episode of Cuckamy Street? Like... you know, because he's on fire. Alpacas can't talk normally, and yeah, it's just funny, you know, because what if one could? It'd be so silly for it to like fruit beverages. Rory, an ultimately worthless character that only exists to fill a slot in the RPG, and let us know when the next All-American Rejects album is coming out. Be careful, Alex, now you're fantasizing about sleeping women. You don't want to be upgrading from a CK to a Cosby.
Something told me the figure wasn't bad.
Why? Because this one's white? Alex, come on.
Leave! Be gone!
Leave the fucking guy alone. He's just trying to get some Captain Crunch. Quit screaming at him. God damn it, I'm trying to get into this atmospheric supernatural shit, and then it just gets ruined with a stupid... It's an RPG! Guys, Earthbound! Let's go over to Michael's house, see if he wants to come along and find the album. Uh-oh, Alex!
Could you have a seat right over there, please?
I was actually rewatching To Catch a Predator the other day, and you know who I always feel the worst for in that show? Mike. Not Mike the pedophile, but Mike from Mike's Hard Lemonade. More like Mike's Hard Penis Aid. for kid. Like, you don't need to tell me that this is spaghetti. I know that because it tastes great. I don't like when cashiers comment on my purchases. If anybody watching this is a clerk, stop doing that shit. The worst time was when I went to Walgreens and the cashier was loading my groceries and I heard him say under his breath, "Oh, okay, we got breakfast here? Mind your own fucking business." Or when I went to GameStop and I bought The World Ends With You on the DS and the clerk said, "Oh, I've never played this game." Like, me neither. That's why I'm buying it. Michael comes in and goes, "Must be the blacks." Leaning back with this self-satisfied look on his face, arms out like he's hot shit. The only thing that can make this worse is if they high-fived each other after.
Maybe that's why everything is going to shit.
Cause you don't know shit, Alex.
Do you come from the internet? Are you from Onism 1999?
Do you come from Africa, Claudio? Alex! Come on, it's not that hard. I'm looking for this record. Do you have it? Alex! Welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia. I don't have it. But wait, before you go, I have a gift for you. It's all the way from Sunnyvale, California. It's a bottle of Soylent. That's right! I understand you're a big fan? Yeah. This isn't realistic. There's no chibi police car chasing after us. We're still fighting smiley faces. We should be fighting like 50 cops with nightsticks and tasers. Man, I didn't know they have wheelchair ramps all the way out here. Man, this is fun. I'm zigzagging everywhere. I'm gonna come back here later with my mom's rascal scooter. Lazy fucking bitch. Oh god. Oh jeez. I mean, like, oh boy, I mean, do we have to do this? I mean, I'm really, we don't want to like make it all racial in here. I'm totally unprepared. I don't even like know how this happened. I mean, this kind of came out of nowhere. I don't want to lose my job at Chase. Can't we just go back to like, talking about the records and going to get the records back? And we just kind of go back and get the records and hang out and talk about anime? Come on. I don't want to talk about this. After I got home, I thought about my experience with Claudio and Chandra. I imagined what it would be like to be black, and it made me realize they really do struggle. Black skin, police shooting you, high blood pressure, no one talking about you on the news. The list could go on. By the way, you ever wonder what Mario's whole deal is? Imagine wanting to fuck this. It's not even interesting. He's like every other black guy written by nervous whiteys who are stressed out over not being looked at as racist. You know what I mean? Like the friendly but also quirky black male character played by Donald Glover, who has the highest credit score and talks with just a little bit of ebonics, but not too much to the point where you want to cross the street. What the fuck do I have to do to get some black guys in the next big indie game who listen to trap hip-hop through their iPhone speakers while playing dice in front of the 7-Eleven? For crack. Everybody, I just met a black person. In fact, I met two. Wait, I've seen these hooded guys before. Are these all Alex's? Come in your face, jerk off, in front of you, come, suck my cock, in your face, jerk off, in front of you, face, jerk off, come in front of you, suck my cock, jerk off, come, zip my dick down and come, jerk off in your face.
But it is nothing compared to the link between our minds and physical space.
What about the link between your mouth and my cock? Alex, you said you weren't going to judge her. You're out of control. Bella got NTR'd so hard she left reality. Man, I want a game about this guy.
I'm not a genius, but I'm great at writing, philosophy, psych.
When I first read this, I thought Alex meant psych as in like psych? Just kidding. I wasn't good at either of those things. Watch me jerk off? He's being really clumsy with trying to work his way into asking for a ride. Great car, Claudio. Really cool car. I like the blue. Reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog. I bet it goes fast like it too.
Smooth plastic skin, slick curves.
Don't come in her eyes, Alex. She'll short circuit. This is the part in the game where puts a bib on you and just shovels the plot into your mouth. Here comes the airplane. You know, I don't mean to sound like a Let's Player, but we just found a double bacon cheeseburger inside of her brain. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just fucking over it at this point. Like, woo, you got a double bacon cheeseburger. You eat cheese to replenish your health. Like, I get it. Can you believe we're not using potions? You use everyday food. You can relate to it. I've had enough. Probably. I hate the word probably after playing this game, along with I guess, and maybe, and whatever, and every other limp dick extension to the end of a sentence. Where's my cat? Here's your cat, I guess. I came in it like 5 times. Opening presents after this must have been so awkward. Like, okay, here you go, Michael. Got you a remote control car that does wheelies. Thought it was going to be a fun Christmas with that gift. Here's a candy cane. Tastes like mint. Peppermint. I had infinite time and space to jerk off all I wanted, but for some reason, it didn't make me happy. No matter how hard I jerked my cock, I got nothing out of it. Why? I don't know. Then it dawned on me. Sammy, Bella, mixed race women. That's what did it for me. And if they're not here to watch me do it, then what's even the point? All I have now is a computer to upload my videos on atheism and a kitchen full of bananas to shove up my ass. Is Alex like an internet reviewer for a particular website? They should have brought this shit up. I also made a McDonald's game. You play as Ronald in it. You gotta run around and get all the burgers in Ronald Land, and it's fun. Throwing was one of Gunstar's best mechanics. It gave you a good position and did great damage. You could fucking destroy enemies' health just by throwing shit at them. It's almost as good as actual shooting. This led to the idea of a game that would use the act of grabbing as the core of the moveset. I mean, I talked about Kirby 64 years ago, and people don't talk about how it's aged well. They talk about how awesome it is that you can make Kirby into a fridge.
Boy, am I glad to see you, Marina!
Are you? She looks so fucked. In game, she looks fine. I think her face is really cute in the portraits, but what is this? Who made this? Did Han make this? He normally draws Marina just fine. She looks great on the box. Did he call in sick this day? The rest of the gang just tried to wing it? He calls in the end of the day, hey guys, how does it look? This is the first thing that greets you when you turn on the game. It's off-putting. It's like one of those how to draw manga books you get when you're 12.
Hi, I'm Bill Conley with a fun way to draw chibis or chibis, depending on which part of the country you come from.
You know what's interesting about the game's story? Nothing. I don't give a shit. You can even moonwalk. You get accused of child rape. And then get acquitted. Yay! You didn't do it! When you start a game, you'd rather just get on with it, instead of reading tutorials on how to wiggle your penis up and down. After helping her, she still has to put up this weird passive-aggressive front. Oh, I wonder where my husband is gone. Why isn't he back yet? He's not back yet because you're an ugly piece of shit to dump loads in. I don't know. I don't like spending money on advice that might not even be useful. Like in Earthbound, there's this guy at these hint booths. Like, I never use my money on that shit. I got baseball bats and bracelets to buy. This advice isn't even useful. Like, come on. Where's Mr. Hint? Don't give me important advice like how to lie on my 1040. Marina? More like Katrina. It ticks me off. There's no such thing as a shaking fetish. I looked that shit up, okay? I tried. It's not real. So I try my best to get a boner to her shaking things in the game. My dick didn't move an inch. So shut up! It made me soft. I was fucking around yesterday with Reconnect 24 on my Wii and was hanging out on the Forecast channel for old time's sake. I always like playing with the globe feature. Just kind of looking around different countries, wondering what it must be like over there right now. Kind of like looking at the weather. It's like just a nice, kind of relaxing experience. What the fuck? Who has a Wii in Guatemala? You gotta get your priorities straight. Why aren't you in Chile already? Wii! I'm playing with my Wii and I'm in Guatemala, you fucking idiot. Why did they even have weather reports in the first place? Who are they fooling? What's today's forecast, Juan? Lava. What's tomorrow's? Lava. This shit's about to get fucked up by a volcano. Oh. There's Mrs. Hint when you need her. And she'll even blink occasionally, which is fun. Woo! Awesome. Hell yeah. I hate when games take forever just to tell me I made a mistake. Like, I'm not stupid. I can tell when I messed up. Just let me get on with it. But most games are like, no. Like, Jesus, look at what happens when you die in Mario. You know, a lot of anime has these gags where, like, guy gropes some chick and he gets hit with a paper fan and gets a big bump on his head. Whenever I do that, I just get arrested. God damn it, I hate when this shit happens in games. When you manage to outspeed a projectile and hit it from the back, I always run into that fucking arrow in Sonic 2. I don't know why games punish you for this. It should give you points. Yuji Naka should throw his hands up and make a surprise face like, wow, you did it again. Getting inside before the rain starts, Running out of the World Trade Center. That's escaping from trouble. If you ask me, this This looks more like we just killed the fucking thing. The only thing I don't like is the massive amount of snow in my massive anime eyes. I can't see shit. You don't see Western devs having gym class sections in their games. We're in between ducking behind cover and walking to the next waypoint. You have to stop Chad from slapping your ass as he runs by. A lot of the minigames here test your moveset, which makes sense. But one activity feels out of place. The math one. Like even in the triathlon, I gotta solve integrals? This is the most Japanese shit I've ever seen. Do they ever get a break? Like, oh, Nakamura, you wanna join the baseball team? Well, alright, let's test your swing, see your endurance on the field, and also iterate around the root of this equation using the Newton method on your abacus. Yeah, dumb fucking idiot. Head made of clay. Yeah, that's how old you are. Mentally. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Look, I'm not very good with sevens, okay? I'm not the luckiest guy, so I don't see them often. And, you know, 17, 18, is there really a difference? I mean, it's all legal in Canada. And, you know, I'm kind of tired. I've been having a long day. Pops, just go back to eating your food. Like, I think Marina won here. It's like PE at the private school. Isn't it kind of weird that Kobe Bryant died? Like, he was in a helicopter with his daughter, and 6 people died. But mostly Kobe Bryant. That's how the noise he makes when he gets hit. What? Oh! Got a parking ticket. Oh! Burned my tongue on a Hot Pocket. The last boss has to be this giant combined mech with does all this crazy shit in the background. And it's like 20 times your size. This area is just such a ride. Can't believe Kobe Bryant is still dead. I can't help but feel like it's a retreat into a comfort zone. It'd be like if in Mario he just, Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot. Mario's not here. He got coronavirus, but he does have his detractors. He's not the nicest guy for one. Don't let that smile fool you. His face is just like that. And speaking of imagining shit... Link reads so fast, too. He seems like he'd win the spelling bee and act all shitty about it. He'd give the Today Show interviewer a hard time with his literal answers to the questions. Such a shithead. Oh, fuck. Our friend Sario wants to wish us goodbye with this nice ocarina. But Link's about to throw this shit in the trash the second he finds another one. He's looking at it like he's trying to be impressed with a Christmas card. We can leave now, but the acoustics out here are great, and I just got this thing, so I think I want to practice my scales. Never know I'm going to be asked to perform, and I don't want to go out and eat my balls. The music is so great. Oh, fuck. Is this like being done on purpose? It's like when you're about to head out the door to ride your bike, but mom and dad are being lame and stop you to make sure you wear your helmet so you don't bump your head, and knee pads so you don't scrape your knees, and cock rings so you don't get too excited when you go down the hill. Fucking pacifier in your mouth and butt plug in your anus. But it doesn't really matter since there's only one other stealth section in the game. And by that time, you have a deadlier arsenal unless you quickly take care of the problem. Oh man, I love this part. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see Yoshi. Hey, oh, yes, there he is. There he is. Yes, yes, there he is. Yes, yes, there he is. Oh, and Zelda. Yeah, she's real important. I gotta say, years ago when I was playing this game for the first time, I had to quit. There was nothing wrong with the game, but it was just getting awkward. You see, I put my own name in the file, like I do that in every game, and I was just shocked to see the game actually called me that. At first it wasn't that bad, it was just a tree. But then I got to Zelda and she looked all happy to see me and giggled and smiled and said my name. I had to turn the game off because it was just too unrealistic. Oh god, I didn't mean to skip all that shit. She's just trying to tell me not to trust Ganondorf because he's a minority. Link, calm down, it's not a race. Zelda's gonna have insomnia. I love to come here at night and fuck with the birds. Just shoot him with my slingshot and wake up the whole family. Link is hardcore, he just drinks milk straight from the cow. And when he's older, he drinks it straight off of Malin. Look, I don't need to know what long lawn milk is, okay? I'll just go the rest of my life not knowing. That's fine. You ever play this game with headphones? Things are always panned really far. It's like I'm listening to the Doors on stereo. How do you think we fight the boss? You throw bombs at him.
Have you ever used a sensory deprivation?
Can use this to get a heart piece from this woman who lost her dog. She named it Richard like it's a person. That's so cute. I bet she puts sweaters on it. I bet she puts Deku Nut butter on her pussy and has Richard lick it off. And Jabu Jabu himself doesn't say a word about this. In fact, he doesn't talk the whole game. Does he know that Zoras worship him? Does he even know his own name? Is he retarded? But she will wear on your patience meter unless you're one of those really cool guys who wants their face smushed under the tits of that chick from the AT&T commercials. It's like watching Tony Hawk do the 900 for the first time.
900! 900! Oh!
I was gonna get taken out and taken to the hospital. So be it, you know, it was worth the effort.
They all wanted to see him make it as much as he wanted to make it. 9.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, look at this!
Does that mean Link was carrying around the child's wallet? Does it have Bart Simpson on the front? Little thing on the inside to put his Fuddruckers card? Fucking Legoland driver's license? Oh, fuck. Sorry, fish. I love that they cut to him outside going, oh, every once in a while, but nah, he doesn't care. He's just thinking about seaweed and coral. Real Zelda players use the hold method for Z targeting. Yeah, so if you play with that on-off shit, Miyamoto's not even gonna look in your direction. There's a couple extra masks you can wear now too that give NPCs some new dialogues, but it's mainly just for fun. Oh my god, Link, what are you, the Prime Minister of Canada? Take that shit off, somebody's gonna write a twitlonger about you. You'll never be allowed at the Guilty Gear bi-weeklies ever again. So when he rides off on his solid black Gerudo stallion, it shows a close-up of Link. It took me 10 years to beat this game. I shot semen before I saw the Spirit Temple. Link is being all creepy looking for Malon's socks, but you can come back here afterwards to do an obstacle course with Malon, and if you do well enough, she'll send Amy Schumer to do a private stand-up show at your house. Prelude of Light sounds like you're uncircumcised but also 8 years old, so you don't really know the power you possess. The Forest Temple is just so cool. In fact, I wish this place was real. I'm gonna go into architecture and build a replica of the Forest Temple out in the Amazon, and I'm never telling anyone about it. I'm gonna wait for some white guy to stumble upon it and blow a thick load in his khaki shorts. Link is kind of weird with the items he doesn't want to use anymore. Like, ew, the slingshot? That's gay. Oh, but those Deku Nuts? Yeah, they're stained. I wonder if Link has a SoundCloud. Oh shit, he does! Time still passes while playing here too, so you can really feel like an asshole knowing that Ganon's only gaining more control while you jerk your dick trying to catch the biggest fish. Oh, don't worry about it, Link, it happens to everyone. See, one time I left the bowling alley and I forgot I still had my shoes on. No story here, I just have them. I'm wearing them right now. Aesthetically, the Forest Temple totally fucks the Fire Temple's wife. Fuck, relax, Link. Ganon's not here. It's just Splash Mountain. Link doesn't mind getting the fire at all, though. Look at how happy he is. I don't think Link has ever been that happy doing anything else. Yeah, Sonic. Look, he's even rolling around like how Sonic rolls around. And he's even got like a blue spike coming out of his head like Sonic. In fact, I'm even drinking out of my water bottle. Ooh. Oh. I'm gonna get CTE. It's no wonder I have problems remembering shit. In the beta version of this game, Link would spend 5 minutes dipping his toes in the water so he could get used to the temperature before slowly crawling in while shivering and going, ooh, it sure is cold. He has to put on his water wings and his penis gets all small. It's very cool, but I always wonder why Link has a dark version of himself in the first place. Is he like some YouTube reviewer? Does he review NES games? This fight was probably designed and animated by like 4 people, but all of the work on programming the fight was put on one guy who's from like Osaka. And every day, he clocks in late and clocks out early. It's a long commute to Kyoto, and unlike the others, he has a wife at home waiting anxiously to have sex with him. Link, what are you doing? More like the hero of taking this time. If Link doesn't wrap this up soon, Mario's gonna be taking a spin around Rudo's dry ovaries. Let's call the horse. Man, it's like Joe Biden is playing the ocarina. You know, I wonder if when Link goes back in time, if the optimism comes back as well. Oh, hey, Richard.
Hidden power, secrets, cover-ups, corruption. You think you know Hyrule? Link again. I've been governor, a Navy SEAL, a fighter. I've seen things that'll blow your mind. And now I think it's time you saw the whole story.
There's these rooms with executioner statues with spinning scythes that'll decapitate Link if he gets too close. Oh, yay! Miyamoto must know some guys in real high places disabling the brakes on people's cars, which is also why he doesn't age. He clearly has the serum. I mean, look at him. I was 4 at the time, and I look completely different now. See, Miyamoto thinks he's got it all figured out. He thinks he can pull the wool over my eyes, but it's not gonna work because I've got the lens of truth. Sometimes I'll drop my keys and pick them up and think, oh my god, they gave Shadow a gun, and Amy's having periods. You know, that sound effect isn't as satisfying when I heard it like 100 times. That one is always great, though. It reminds me of finding my prostate. Come on, Link, quit trying to be jazzy. You know, I don't know. I'm just thinking a little bit about this stuff, you know, spitballing here. But, you know, do you think when Link goes back to, like, you know, being a kid, you know, you think he goes back to Kokiri Forest and teaches everybody all the bad words? But I don't know. She's a bit low class. Like, she definitely opens her car door all wide and dings whoever's parked next to her. Zelda obviously likes him, and, you know, she's real sweet. She wears dresses and plays the harp all the time. But, you know, she probably also likes to get choked. The Lizalfos also make a return, but this time you have 18 hearts and know all about the world, so they don't even get mini-boss music. They ain't shit. Look at him quivering. He's about to turn back into McConnell. Yeah, contextualizes. You like that? I'm getting fancy here. That's a GRE word. Here we go. Oh, yeah! 20 hearts. Man, Ganon's gonna shit himself when he sees me now. You can look up Ocarina of Time on Twitch right now, and no matter what time of the day it is, there'll always be some guy playing it with zero emotions, and he's got like a timer going, trying to see how fast he can beat Zelda before he blows his head off. In recent games, though, they've made Link too much of a pretty boy. Look at him. I'd fuck the shit out of him. Oh no, it's invisible. I don't give a shit. I got 20 hearts. Oh man, when I get up there, you're gonna be sorry. Just wait there a bit, okay? Just like a little bit. Yeah, you're messing with the wrong guy here, pal. That's why Link is so cool. He doesn't win because he has this like special sword. If I was getting ready to go down the stairs and somebody called me the best stair traverser to ever live, I'd fucking eat shit on the way down. Klonoa was received well by critics like George Wood, the Roger Ebert of video games.
This game is a true standout, and those cinemas, they're destined for gold. Yum, yum, yum.
You gotta fuck Miss Pac-Man and her pack pussy and run around the maze. All that stuff. Instead of going waka waka around Miss Pac-Man's taint hairs and sucking up all of Miss Pac-Man's pussy juice. It's a little sad, honestly. It's like the first game didn't do well, so they're looking for culprits, and they think like the character design is the problem. Not the chlamydia ad. No, it's the irises are too big. He doesn't smirk enough. A lot of platformers use the first level as a way to get you invested and drag you in.
It's a cell shading
It's
style
not
that
cell
fits the
shaded,
cartoon.
dumb shit. It's regular shaded, like in real life. Take a look at this photograph. Every time I see it, it's a timed power-up that doubles any gems I collect. Normally it's no big deal for Lolo. She just jumps down 4 stories and has Popka toss her across the ledge to go do communion and eat crackers. It's fun when I get to enact my will on the character. It's like that bit in Metal Gear Solid 3 where you beat the boss and get to shoot her in the head. If anyone wants to play some stupid bullshit game where they go, oh, what is he? He's a cat. Yeah, just look at the goddamn box. You get your answer, all right? You sound it out. Klonoa, Klonoa. Like that. Just like this shit. See? Kaze no Klonoa. Hold on, let me get the moon runes out. Klonoa. See? Like that.
Klonoa.
Yeah, eat shit. Why don't you just blindfold me and fuck me in the ass? My first memory was when I played Super Mario Kart, but I thought I was winning because I was in the chocolate world. And my second memory was when I put a little smiley face sticker on my urethra and it got stuck. Sometimes it feels like I have just enough time to do what I want with the bomb and it's great, but other times I'm left waiting around for it to blow. I used a picture of Elliot Raja there because he was waiting around for something to blow. You know, his penis. I'm talking about blowjobs here. That's where the woman wraps her mouth around the shaft of the cock and moves back and forth. It's one of the more stimulating sexual experiences. Maybe she twirls her tongue around the head, fondles your balls. Phil Fish is a great example of, you know, somebody that really believed in the benefit of sucking. You gotta be really careful not to get in her hair. One time I wasn't sure if it was dandruff or conflict. Astronomical. It's really one of the most unique feelings you can get when she just sucks the whole thing dry. None of that double clutch hand job shit. I'm talking about the real deal. That's what I'm insinuating he wanted. I mean, you can get oral herpes and all sorts of other nasty things from sucking too much cock. And if she's got something, then just forget about it. I mean, do you want sores down there? It gets all itchy. Yeah, smart people in the world have dealt with STDs. Guys like Magic Johnson. Nietzsche was supposed to be like this genius philosopher, but he got syphilis like a fucking fucking AIDS and monkeypox. It really isn't worth it. Like one time I had to wait around for an hour at the urologist's office. And even then they couldn't do much, so I had to let time just run its course. Now to reiterate, that's what I'm doing here in Klonoa too.
Even though Mario can seemingly soar through space with the greatest of ease, the feeling of the void is always present in Mario Galaxy. There are black holes.
There are
black
bottomless people.
Pits.
That's some good 5/4 time signature.
Oh,
we make it to the
shit,
Ark
he knows time signatures. Fucking Anthony Fantano over here is showing me how it's done. I better just cut my dick off. They even added in this enemy from the first game, which is probably just for challenge, but I like to imagine it's to create another connection as well. Ah, fucking goddamn it, I just moved it around. Fucking Big Al 2K6 is in the way. Oh yeah, Golden Lamp. He never sees another guy who looks like him in Volk or whatever and goes, oh shit, what's up? He's like the odd one out. Some of these kingdoms are sending bombs to each other, but they won't let in the guy who listens to lo-fi hip-hop and jerks off too much. Mario gets to cream pie the princess. Donkey Kong eats every banana in the jungle. Sonic emancipates all the birds from Dr. Robotnik and foils his evil scheme. Rystar gets to spend the whole day with his dad. During Klonoa 2 and Empire's development, he was busy with Mr. Driller. More like Mr. Driller and the pussy. On the surface, would you rather play this or this?
You gotta wash your hands! You gotta wash your hands! You gotta brush your teeth!
What was up with this one? Oh, by God, would you look at that? What the fuck do you even do in that situation? Like, you can't delay the shipment, right? Like, just wait a week until, like, we're only worrying about anthrax? No, right? So I guess you just gotta say, fuck it, you know, just do-do-do-do-do-do. Wahoo! Woo, Afghanistan! Klonoa really is just made to get fucked. Hey, buy our game, it sounds like an STD. They also did some attempt at a viral marketing campaign by getting the guy from Friends to say he was playing it on his Wii with his pants around his ankles. I consider myself a pretty big fan of this series, but even I've never been this excited. Alright, so Rick and Dave have been jerking off for a minute now.